Copyright is a legal term describing rights given to creators for original literary and artistic works. Copyright, it's a non-registered right. It's not registered. And it comes into effect immediately, like the right to protect your creation. It comes into effect immediately as soon as something is created and fixed in some way. There is no official registration process or fee. Like, for example, if a student writes a poem or composes a piece of music, he should publish it, of course. No one else may reproduce that work without their permission. They automatically have the protection of it without having to go anywhere to register. This is the principle. However, it is recommended to register this creation as a copyright in order to have a proof before the tribunal. So basically, it's for a proof issue. It's not a principle issue. This is why, and in law, the most important thing is to prove before the court that you have a right, not to say that you have it. If you don't have the proof, you don't have access to it. So basically, it's better. Protection is given without registration, but it is recommended to register in order to protect it. In Lebanon, for example, the registration is done at the Ministry of Economy. There is a specific office for the protection of intellectual property. We go there and register. What is covered by copyright? Artistic works like photographs, drawings, paintings, etc. Literary works like novel, poems, computer programs, newspapers, articles, website content, musical works, layouts, broadcasts of a work. So most uses of copyright material require permission from the copyright owner. However, it has to be proved that the other person actually copied that work. Like, for example, if the work is the same just by coincidence, the other person cannot be accused of copying it. I'll give you an example. Nancy Stower, she wrote in 1984 a book called The Legend of Fra and the Muggles. And then she sued J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, to court. Stower, she claimed that Rowling copied the term Muggle from her, and she says that other elements of both books are suspiciously similar. However, since the court ruled that it was by coincidence there is this similarity, the court dismissed this case, and they said that there was similarity but not sufficient in order to stop J.K. Rowling from publishing her Harry Potter. An important note, just like we said, in intellectual property, you can either directly benefit from it, or you can sell your copyright but retain a moral right, or, for example, license your copyright for use by others but retain ownership in order to retain ownership for yourself and, in the same time, profit financially from it. What is not covered by copyright? What is not covered are things like ideas, because ideas are in the mind of everyone and they cannot be protected. Only the expressions are protected, like publishing a book, not writing it and keeping it in your drawer at home. Facts are not covered. Recipes are not covered. Like, recipes are food is the property of the culture, not of a specific person. Names, titles, short phrases, blank forms, templates, etc. They don't have anything creative. They are not directly related to a person who created them. They are not the property of a specific person. Benefits of copyright. As we said, there is no need for formal registration. Once a creator work is in tangible form, which means in this case is published in some form, it is protected. It allows the creator to protect his original material and stop others from using your work without your permission. The second point, the second benefit, it gives the creator numerous exclusive economic rights, like we said, investing in it or licensing it or making strategic alliances. It gives you the right to take legal action to stop them from exploiting your copyright and to claim damages. This is the protection that it gives you. And a note, the duration of protection is usually the creator's life plus 50 years, 70 years, maybe 30 years. It depends on the legislation of each country. Understand your rights in copyright. Okay, so by understanding and using your copyright and related rights, you can sell the copyright but retain the moral rights. So it's yours, but you're selling it for economic benefit. You can license it and retain ownership. You can object if your work is distorted or mutilated. Like you can object from a person who's distorting it to keep it like as is, not misused, to keep it authentic. Copyright is automatic upon creation. However, it's a good idea to have your original work witnessed and dated, register your copyright, use proper marking for your copyright. The C logo. It's a world-renowned logo that can be used on your creation.